Hola everybody, bienvenidos and welcome to Recine time. I am your special guest host today, Hilaria Baldwin, and I'm so excited to be here today. We have a lot to talk about, a lot to get into, okay? I'm literally so happy that Mike Recine asked me to host this show because I'm here promoting my new book, Manuel Not Included.
Yes, and I'm here too.
Oh my God, shut up. Be quiet, okay? You need to be quiet. Do you understand me?
Yes, I'm sorry.
Okay? Because Mike Recine doesn't even want you here, all right? He told me not to bring you because he doesn't like you, okay? He said he hate you.
He said that?
Yes. Oh my God. I don't know why, but he said not to bring you. So please don't embarrass me, okay? Oh my God, look at this. We have a call.
Hey, Hilaria, it's Mike.
Oh, hi, Mike. How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good. Everything's great.
Yeah, I just want to make sure that everything is good, that you found the studio, you're comfortable, you're doing great.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for being on the show. I just want to make sure you didn't bring your husband with you.
No, I didn't, no.
Okay, good, because I really don't like him.
Yeah.
I really don't like him. I think he's just like liberal scum.
Yeah.
And I don't like what he did on that movie set. I'm not a fan of Boss Baby.
You're so crazy. No, but thank you so much for having me, Mike.
Yeah. So just like whatever you want to do, go nuts, make it your own, and good luck.
Thanks, Mike. Love you. Bye-bye.
What is that guy's problem? I see it seems like he really doesn't like me.
Oh my God, Alec. Keep it quiet, okay? I said I wouldn't bring you. Maybe you did something to make him angry. Did you ever think about that?
No, maybe I did. I'm sorry.
Anyway, so I am here today because I wanted to share an excerpt from my book on exercise on how to keep it nice and tight for your man. Okay.
Yeah, that's great because you're really nice and tight.
Okay. Oh my God, Alec, be quiet, por favor. Siempre estás hablando cuando yo estoy hablando. Okay. What is your problem today? Something is wrong. Okay. You have been talking.
No, I know. I'm sorry. I'm just having a bad day. You know what it was? It was that fucking barista at Starbucks again. He makes me, that fucking queen, he makes me so fucking mad. I don't like being disrespected like that.
Yeah, okay. But you are literally acting crazy, so I need you to stop. Okay? Oh, look at that. I have another call. Hello, hi. You're on with Recine Time with Hilaria Baldwin.
Yeah, hi. This is that barista from the Starbucks at 86 and Broadway. I just want to say, Alec Baldwin, you a bitch, and you ain't coming in my store again to disrespect me. And you pull up if you want some. I'm gonna fuck you up.
You sound really upset. I'm so sorry. God, Alec, you are literally ruining my life. Okay, this is my moment, and you are ruining my moment.
Okay.
But anyway, yeah, it's important to stay nice and tight, whether you've had 7 kids or just have been with a lot of guys and you're kind of ran through. You know, it's important to keep it nice and sucked in.
You're not really ran through though, right?
Just Alec, I am a little bit ran through.
Life's moving very fast. I'm not apologizing to you. I don't know what I did. I'm not apologizing to anybody.
Yeah, hell yeah.
The Racines never stop hustling. We never stop hustling. We never stop grinding. We never stop putting out content. Okay, so but that did happen, right? Can we talk about that?
I mean, obviously we're already talking about it. Yeah, it did happen.
You have autism.
And what's wrong with that? I'm passionate about stuff. I don't wish you would do anything. I just
I can't control you.
I'm just taking my shoes off really fast.
Why?
Because I want to show you some clap push-ups. All right, welcome back to the show. It's Recine time, and I'm here with everybody's favorite co-host, the Hooker. It's good to have you back.
Thank you.
I missed you.
Okay.
It was weird. I'm not in like, it was weird not having you here.
It's been like, what, a week?
And nobody really watched the show.
What'd you do?
I forget. I don't even care. I don't even want to think about it. No, we had a pretty good show. Well,
What'd you do
somebody almost killed Johnny.
Really?
Yeah, we had Blippy. We had Blippy in here.
The sandwich?
No, that's Blimpy.
Oh. What's Blippy?
Blippy's the children's entertainer.
I don't know.
Yeah, and I asked him about
for real or?
Yeah. Yeah, of course, for real.
What, you think I
just find open micers to play? You think I just find open micers to play characters on the show? Come on. This is Recine time. This is the big time. And you know who was just in here?
On?
Go ahead.
That girl.
How about I talk? What if it's I'm just saying, what if it's
I'm trying to help the show. I have an idea for you. I learned about someone who likes Gaza.
What if we did a thing where it was like on my show, I talk? Actually, no, I don't want to do that. That feels weird. That feels a little oppressive.
Yeah, that felt like a bad way to start the show.
It felt like a bad way to start the show. You're right. But yeah, no, we're a very legitimate show. I'm good. Johnny is very good with, I don't know how he does it, but he pulls these
so then maybe
guests.
this should be for Johnny.
What?
Doesn't that woman, Miss something, love Gaza?
Miss who? Miss Rachel.
Right?
Mm-hmm. We did try to get her on.
Right? She's for you.
Kanye also just tweeted Free Gaza yesterday.
Kanye tweeted Free Gaza. I'm not really sure how to feel about that one.
I guess he's on your side.
It's good. I guess it's good that he's on our side.
I guess it's not your side.
It is my side.
I know, but it's not like
I'm more invested in this than a lot of.
It's not like you're leading this and now Kanye.
I think in some ways I kind of am. I'm definitely, yeah, I think if you had to elect like
you think people in Gaza like know about you and what you're doing?
I would guess a few. Yeah.
Really?
I would guess. I'm not saying I'm not saying I should lead the movement, but if you're going to have a white boy, if you're going to have somebody lead the white boy division of the Gaza stuff, yeah, I think I'd be a strong contender for that. I don't know who else would do it.
Did you see on TikTok?
I don't know who else has sacrificed so much for
Gaza
for Gaza for the movement.
Yeah, I can't think of anyone else.
I've completely destroyed my relationship with my family. It's put a strain on my marriage, and
your support of Gaza has put a strain on your marriage.
No, not really. But I think sometimes my wife is like, okay, enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you see on TikTok that they're saying people with ginger hair are black?
No. Do you want to elaborate on that?
You haven't seen that?
No.
I'm so glad they didn't ban TikTok.
I'm so glad they didn't ban TikTok. Yeah.
They're just saying that like ginger hair is apparently like takes as much maintenance and upkeep and like is as like sometimes hard to work with as black hair. So they've been saying crazy. Like gingers are black.
Yeah.
And there's all these TikToks of people with ginger hair dancing with black people.
Okay.
Doing kind of like dances that aren't for white people, but because they're gingers, they're black.
I guess that's fine.
Sure.
I guess that's kind of harmless.
Don't you wish you were ginger?
As long as the black people in the video know that that's what they're doing.
Yeah, I think they're like on board with it.
Because I think that like if I had red hair and I just went up to a person of color and I said, "Hey, can you dance with me in this video?" and I didn't tell them what it was for, I think that's a little. I wouldn't put that past somebody with red hair.
With red hair.
Me?
Yeah, you would look so bad.
That's actually why
I love that.
That's actually why Macy Gray did the theme song for "As Told by Ginger."
Really?
So they had that soul connection.
Yes, they did.
Yeah.
Did you ever watch that show?
As Told by Ginger.
Someone once told me the grass is much greener.
I actually do know that show.
Wow. Hey,
that was a banger.
That's another That was that song?
Yeah. That was a good Macy Gray.
That was a good Macy Gray.
I tried to say goodbye and I choked.
It's really just Selma.
Right? Yeah. Were you a Macy Gray fan? And then she had another. What was her other song?
I only know I try. Whenever I'm really
Why didn't
sick,
she have more hits?
It really doesn't sound like her.
Yes,
she became really God. I watched like 12 years ago. It was like she did I Try live 12 years after it had been a hit, and she kept like interrupting the song to like preach about God.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I think she's just autistic.
Now I want to say something really fast. Here's what I need from you, because you're not
getting feedback.
You hate getting feedback?
Sometimes, yes.
Don't you want to be better at your job?
I just feel like
this is your job.
I feel like you always tell me that
you told me that you told me you're getting offers coming in. You told me people want to work with you because they see you on Recine
But they
time.
saw me being myself. They haven't seen me through Mike's eyes. And you're trying to make me through Mike's eyes.
Right.
What is the feedback?
Okay, but do you want to be like, do you want to be sucking cock for money your whole life, or do you want to enter the world of show business and be someone?
Which feels like the same thing from what I've heard. What's the feedback?
The feedback is
what I've learned about feedback is you don't always have to take it.
When I do my Macy Gray, when I do like a Macy Gray impression, or when I do Whoopi, or when I do,
No,
I don't know.
Come on. The
Let's say-
whoopee wasn't good.
Trans
Come
Bill
on.
The
Cosby.
whoopee. See, this is what's that?
Trans Bill Cosby. I'm just trying to
Okay,
think of
Bill
black
Cosby's
women.
mine.
Oh yeah.
Hands off Bill.
Okay, but here's the problem though. If I bring an impression to the show, it's not great. Like if you sit there and you go like, "Oh, this is bad," then it's gonna hurt my feelings.
Okay, so
And it's gonna
only
make me
only
not-
I
it's gonna
get
make me-
feedback.
it's gonna
Mike
make-
doesn't get feedback.
It's gonna make me not want to do comedy anymore.
Well, why don't you guys compliment
Johnny
each
said the
other's?
Macy Gray impression was good.
It was,
Can
and
you
so was the
play
Whoopi.
the
Why don't
song?
you compliment her Cosby and she compliments your
maybe
Macy
this
Gray?
is a bigger issue.
And then
I said your Cosby was good.
But you don't believe that my star power and my one word impression could get me where I want to go.
I don't.
And I think that's nuts.
and maybe
But
your
what's it?
skin color.
Okay.
Yeah, we do have some notes about the Cosby impression. Maybe if you want to take it in a different direction,
What do you mean?
if you want to like actually commit to it.
We've got
some-
we've got some
We have some ideas.
shoe
if you wanna-
polish.
Yeah, if you want. That's right.
under the
That's
sink.
right. That's
No,
right.
I actually feel like it's kind of like more bold to be doing an impression not in blackface
Mm-hmm.
than it would be for me to do that and do the impression. It's like, oh, here she goes.
Mm-hmm.
She's so problematic. She's in blackface. She's doing the impression.
Right.
It's bolder that I'm just like, this is me and I just have a perfect Cosby.
But here's one thing I'll say about you.
Is he alive?
I think, yeah, he's
Okay.
still alive. But here's one thing I'll say about you. You do kind of make me understand pimps a little bit, because sometimes it's like I'm trying to steer the show in a certain direction and you're kind of like, you're like, meh, 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 meh. And then I go, well, okay, what do I do here? I don't want to tell her what to do, but because I want her to feel free to explore and do what she wants on the show. But it would be nice if there was, right, Johnny? Not like a
You think that's what my pimp deals with?
not like an actual pimp. I'm not saying we need to bring a pimp in here. That's not what I'm saying. But could we bring in like a guy, like maybe an older guy from, I don't know, like Harlem or the Bronx? Yes, that's a great idea. Yes, that's what we're doing.
Okay.
We're bringing in not a pimp, but like a pimp figure for you.
I already have. You don't want my guy?
He's
You
a
want to
pimp?
bring in?
I thought you work independently.
No, I do, but I have someone who kind of like is my backup. Like if I needed anything, you can't just be like out and about doing what I do
Sure.
with like no
Sure.
safeguard.
Sure.
So you think it would be a good idea to bring someone in from Harlem to yell at me when I
think a guy
interrupt you?
from Harlem, not to yell at you when you interrupt me, but maybe just somebody. Yes, I actually like this idea a lot. Somebody to sit like right here, and just kind of like, and when I go like, hey, she's not yes-anding the Macy Gray impression. I can do this. I can pass him a little note, and then he can go like, hey, listen to the,
I could get a slap sound on the
I'm not-
soundboard, and we could do a little physical
Ma-
comedy.
yeah, maybe that's too much? I don't know. She
Think
is
so?
To
kinda-
hit me?
yeah.
Yeah, that would be a little too much. To hit
Not to
me.
actually hit you, just to go like this, and then we play the sound.
To live
But
out
I
this
think that's a good
everyman's fantasy.
I think that's a good idea, right, Johnny? Not a
Abusing
pimp.
women.
No, not abusing women. It's not abusing women. It's just it's a pimp-like figure to just keep you focused.
Okay.
Keep you focused and
I'll
keep
be
you in the
more
right direction.
focused on your impressions. My bad.
Thank you.
Can I say something though?
Please.
I know what song you were singing,
Okay.
and it didn't really sound like the song.
Johnny, can you find an instrumental? Can you find a
Yeah,
karaoke
let's do
version
it.
of I Try
Yep.
by Macy Gray?
I feel like
Can you put it on the screen too? And then you can do a karaoke song. And
Okay.
actually,
Oh, yeah.
and
Perfect.
we'll
I'm
guess.
actually a really good singer.
Here we go.
1 second.
Well,
I
this-
Try in
this
the
isn't
style of
really-
Macy Gray.
Helpful because we can't hear her.
We can't?
Oh, she's got to have headphones on.
Oh, I can hear it.
Well, that's
So
okay.
you won't
I was
hear
more
it.
no. I was more
The
saying
audience will
like
hear it.
I was more saying like
You want headphones for this, Hooker?
it's up to you. I feel like just hearing Mike sing it could be enough.
Came dreams, changes, and fears. When will they go from here? When will they stop? I believe that fate has brought us here.
This is a beautiful song.
We should be together, babe. But we're not.
Hey!
I play it off, but I'm dreaming of you. And I keep my cool, but I'm feeling.
Everybody now.
I try to say goodbye and I choke. Try to walk away and I stumble. Though I try to hide it, it's clear. My world crumbles when you are not near. Goodbye and I choke. Try to walk away and I stumble. Though I try to hide it, it's clear. My world crumbles when you are not near.
Pause that, Johnny. Oh, man.
That was supposed to be the applause.
Oh man! What a beautiful song too.
A beautiful song.
What a beautiful song about like having a little crush. You know,
About trying to leave a relationship.
No, she's saying we should be together, but we're not.
Though I try to hide it, it's true.
I just say goodbye
My world
and I
crumbles when you are not.
Oh,
Johnny
you're right.
Johnny comes completely out of left field sometimes.
You're
with
right,
some of
you're
his
right.
takes.
Yeah,
He's like,
remember
no,
when
it's
he
about a girl who's
suggested-
locked in a cage.
Remember when he suggested
She's
that
trying
we
to
do a
say
poll if
goodbye,
I
but
should
she's locked
abort
in
the
the cage.
baby?
What's that?
Remember when he suggested we do a poll if I should abort my baby?
Well,
That was out of
Johnny-
left
He
field.
Johnny
suggested
is-
the poll. I suggested calling it what it
Yeah.
is.
Johnny is the business. He's the business person of the show. You need somebody who's like, you need somebody who's cold and like a little bit evil and doesn't have any love in his heart to sort of like run the business. You know,
It's so distracting me.
I like those glasses on you.
You want to turn 'em on?
Yeah, turn. Yeah, put the
Oh no, I was saying on you.
Oh,
But it's just fun, like
It's
to
kind of
think
like
about.
my cop glasses.
those are cool.
Did you want to turn them on or no? Do you wear
Sometimes I like
sunglasses?
to think about. Do I wear sunglasses?
Yeah, what's your
I guess
shape?
I could. Yeah, I do. I like
There's
aviators.
fingerprints like all over the lenses. I never clean
Come
my
on.
glasses.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant for me.
Now he's red bar.
Now I'm red bar.
No, those aren't your shape.
Now I'm
They're not? I thought I'm an aviator guy. I can't wear the Wayfarers because I look too.
What shape is
Trumpy.
that?
What?
What shape is that?
Biden,
Yeah, the Biden,
not Trump.
the teardrop, like the teardrop sunglasses.
That was
Anyway.
like his whole campaign. He wears aviators and he eats ice cream.
Yeah.
Did you see that video of him on the train?
No.
Someone like for some reason was interviewing him on the train about something going on in Washington, and the video was like literally as close to his face as a camera could be. Like I don't even know how they got that close to his face without someone like stopping him.
Oh wow.
I watched it like 2 times. I couldn't believe how close to his face he was.
I heard he got cancer.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, that's good.
No,
No, that's
cancer's
great.
sad.
How many days of the week
Come
do you think
on,
he's?
hooker.
Do you think he thinks he's still president?
Sweetheart.
At least like 2, right?
Maybe. I don't know. Didn't he go on The View and say like, yeah, he said, yeah, that dumb bitch lost.
No.
Yeah.
You don't feel sad for him, do you?
I feel bad for all old men.
Come on. But he's a child killer.
Do you feel bad for Cosby?
You feel bad for Cosby?
I feel bad for all old men.
You feel bad for all old men.
I don't want to
Wow.
name them. I have like I get very
So if-
sensitive when
so
something
if you
happens to
saw-
old men.
So if you went to Argentina and you saw like an old man, like a very, 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 very old man,
An old Jeffrey Epstein.
no, like 100-year-old man with like his hair parted to the side and like a little mustache, and he was like trying to eat his soup,
That would kill me. That would gut me.
That would make you really sad.
Yes.
Really?
Yes. A
And
couple
you,
of
like,
weeks
spoke-
ago, this lady was being
If you saw like 120-year-old man and he was sitting alone, obviously,
not
in
if I was
Argent-
there, he wouldn't be sitting alone. I'd sit with him.
because you know this
And
old
his
man.
hands shaking and the peas keep falling off the floor.
It makes
piece
me
keep
really
falling
it
off
makes
the
me
floor.
really sad. I like love old men.
Okay,
I
'cause
don't
this
have
old-
it for women, but
This old man that I'm describing is Hitler.
Hitler, I knew it.
Old Hitler. Yeah.
if I didn't know he was Hitler, that's not on me.
But if you knew he was Hitler,
If I knew?
yeah.
But do you think I would know? I'm bad with names. I feel like I just see an
You
old
wouldn't
man.
recognize Hitler though if you saw him.
He's old now. He's aged.
No, but I feel like that's what these people do. They just like they're so evil and they go, but we're so old.
I know, but I'm
and
not.
they want you to feel bad for them.
I know, but I'm not saying.
And they should be beaten to death. They should be put in a nursing home.
I can't
They should
handle
be put in
watching anyone getting hurt.
They should be put in a nursing home in the ghetto that's understaffed.
That is pretty bad fate.
Putting Hitler in the ghetto would be cool.
Putting Hitler in the ghetto would be cool.
Don't you kind of feel like they'd like him?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
If they
Okay.
No. I think.
Sorry.
Anyway.
I'm not saying that because of that. I'm just saying like he seems like he knows how to get a group together.
Yeah. There's two things I want to get into.
I feel like I shouldn't have said that about Hitler.
That's okay.
I just, like,
Right. Maybe you shouldn't have said about Hitler.
I kind of
That's
seem
okay.
like pro
That's okay.
Hitler.
I think it's going to grow our audience.
I'm
actually.
like
It might actually grow our audience.
old man. And I hope if I met old Hitler,
Yeah.
I wouldn't know it was Hitler when I helped him eat his soup.
Okay.
I hope.
There's two things I want to get into before because we're gonna do an interview in a little bit.
Oh.
What do you know about the Baldwins, Alec Baldwin?
I know they have a really nutty TV show on TLC.
Yeah.
And I know that video where, and this was upsetting
We
for me.
we just had Hilaria in here.
Talk about elder abuse. That video where she yells at him.
Right.
That made me sad.
But see, that's another one though. That's another old guy that deserves the horrible life that he has.
Why?
He killed a woman.
Oh.
He killed a woman.
See,
He yells
I forget stuff when
he
I see.
He screams at service workers. But here's what I think is weird though. My takeaway from the show is that he was like 50 years old. He's like 50 years old. He met her when he was wrapping up, I think, season 6 of 30 Rock. And he meets this like
His
20.
prime.
That's bizarre to me. What is with that? Why do women want to fuck you when you're old?
Beetlejuice was his prime.
Right.
I feel like
Beetlejuice was
no. But like career wise, like, and he looked good in 30 Rock, you guys. Like, and 30 Rock, I feel like was not an immediate hit, but by that season, like everyone loved it. Like, no, I don't think Beetlejuice was like a box office hit.
I just think it's a flaw in the system that you should be like 55 years old and you can get like a 26-year-old. I think that's
but have you
bad.
met like 26-year-old men?
Sure. Yeah.
Like they're pretty bad.
It's just
Like if
not
I'm a
good,
25-year-old girl, I'm actually probably have like a 45-year-old woman's brain. So but a 25-year-old man, that's like a 17-year-old.
25-year-old Baldwin.
So I have to go up
right.
in age.
Right.
That's what I feel like happens. And then this guy, he's funny, he's attractive. He looks good for his age at that time too.
But don't you think that's kind of a flaw in the system that you can be an old man with a hot wife? Like that I shouldn't be able to there shouldn't be any 26-year-olds that go, "Oh, I really want to have sex with Mike Recine." That's disgusting
I don't think
to
that's
me.
happening.
No, I don't know if it is happening or not, but I'm saying Johnny, I feel like there's a non-zero chance that if I wanted to get on a dating app tomorrow, if I want to get on a dating app, and that shouldn't
You
be.
think you'd be like,
There are plenty of troubled women who would hit you up. There's without a doubt.
No way.
Yeah, but that shouldn't be the case. That shouldn't be the case.
For sure. That would be sick.
It would be sick.
I agree with you.
So
on that.
why is this guy able to? I don't know. She should be
There's a
dating
lot of
boys her own
difference
age.
between you and Alec Baldwin.
Fine. The other thing I want to talk about is because we were just talking about Macy Gray, the music industry. The music industry is like, why does everything good? Imagine you're Macy Gray. Hey, I got this song. I got a crush. I have a crush and I wrote this beautiful song. And look at me. My voice is I sound like Whoopi Goldberg.
No comment.
Oh, God.
That's a whoopee cough.
Ooh. Whoopee cough.
Thank you.
I don't know if I can do that impression anymore, but it's like the music industry is just so evil. It takes everything. Imagine you're Cassie Ventura. You're 19 years old.
Who's
You
that?
go.
Is that Macy Gray?
Diddy's girlfriend.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
girlfriend.
Now I know who we're talking about.
some
I
bad
watched
stuff
her.
happened.
I watched her cry on the stand. That video.
You did?
Yeah,
I
I
didn't
saw
see
it.
that
I
video.
watched it yesterday.
But she started dating Diddy when she was like 19 years old. She's like, "Oh, I want to be in the music industry. Oh, Diddy likes me." And then before you know it, just horrible, unspeakable things are happening to you.
Oh, looks like we have a caller on line 1.
Really?
Yeah.
Who is it?
He said he represents Sean Combs.
He represents Sean Combs.
Yeah.
And he's calling our show.
Yeah. Caller, you're on the
Busy
line.
right now?
Hi, how are you? Yes, I'm Vinny Castellano, Mr. Diddy's lawyer.
Oh, here, put these headphones on. Sorry. One sec. I just want my co-host to be able to hear you. Okay. Thanks for calling in. You're on with Recine Time.
Thanks for having me. Yeah. I just wanted to call in and give our side.
Sure.
So just some background information. Mr. Diddy was having a really tough time finding somebody to represent him, and he actually found me when I faxed over my resume from LinkedIn, and he hired me right away. So I think I know a thing or two about what's going on.
Oh, okay. So this is like your first big case, I guess.
Oh yeah, this is my first case actually. Okay. So it's very exciting for me. You know,
sure.
I don't normally get this kind of opportunity, and this thing really fell in my lap.
Nice.
Good. It's been kind of a crazy uphill battle, you know. And I'll be honest with you, right now, the public perception of Mr. Diddy isn't really that great, and he's really not a good guy.
I didn't know he went by Mr. Diddy.
Yeah, I guess.
That's
pretty formal. It's not even his name.
That's pretty much what everybody calls him. So that's what I call him.
I'm sorry. I have a co-host that sometimes she interjects when she's not really supposed to, and we're working on getting like sort of a like a pimp figure in here to, you know, just kind of rein her in a little bit. But go ahead, sir.
Well, not everybody's cut out for this kind of thing. Yeah, I'm going to be honest. I'm going to say it. I really don't have a high. I really don't have he's not a good rapper. I'll be honest with you.
Sure.
Kind of a piece of shit, if you really want my real opinion. But let's keep in mind that's got nothing to do with what is illegal and what he's being charged with. That's pretty much the facts of the case. Okay, so here are the real issues that I wanted to address. It's not illegal to hire a male escort to urinate on your girlfriend or in her mouth.
Mm-hmm.
It's not.
Mm-hmm.
It's not illegal to own 1,000 bottles of lubricant. I don't think anybody could be charged with that.
Sure, that's a good point.
It's not illegal to watch people have sex on a live stream. It's not illegal to ask men to ejaculate on your girlfriend. Believe me, I'd be in a lot of trouble if that was the case.
Interesting.
And it's certainly not illegal to beat your girlfriend, in my opinion.
Are you sure?
I think it is. I don't think that's like an
opinion. Thought it is. Yeah, I thought it. Actually, I think I want to. I thought it is illegal to beat your girlfriend.
What?
I thought it's illegal. I thought it's illegal to beat your girlfriend. I would think that's illegal.
And I feel like they don't go off of like opinion. Like you're saying it in your opinion, it's not illegal. I feel like that's not how it
Johnny,
works.
do you want to Google that?
I think it's a state's issue.
Yeah, but
you're the law guy though. Not me.
Seems like he's new.
Yeah, I just Googled it myself. You're right.
Okay.
It's not legal.
So that could be a problem for you on this case.
Yeah, but what if she starts it?
Just have some respect for the caller, please.
Have respect.
But just don't disrespect the caller.
How am I being disrespectful?
Yeah, this kind of sucks. All right. Well,
that's good. Now I guess now you know.
Yeah, I'm still very hopeful though.
Mm-hmm.
There's some circumstantial evidence that could actually clear him of the beating charges, so I'm not really too worried about that. So if he beats that, then all you have to worry about is the traffic charge, which I'm pretty sure we can get pled down to just a parking violation.
The traffic charge?
Yeah. The traffic charge that they're trying to stick him with. I don't think it's a big deal. I mean, I don't think he's going to have any points on his license.
I think it's.
No,
I don't want to be rude.
No. Go ahead. No, because I was thinking the same thing.
I think he's trafficking.
Right. I
don't think it's about cars.
Right. I think what he's charged with is sex trafficking.
What?
I don't think it's what your client is charged with. I don't think it's a traffic charge. I think it's
trafficking.
Trafficking people, like sex trafficking.
Yeah, I just Googled that too.
Haven't you already had a day in court? How are you like just Googling this now?
He's new.
Okay. But
Yeah.
still, like, what did he do all yesterday?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I guess we're all kind of figuring out. Yeah, so I think it's sex
this
trafficking.
isn't going to go as smoothly as I planned. I don't think. I got to go and kind of get my ducks in a row here.
Okay.
But I appreciate your time. Listen, you guys, if I can, you guys can follow me at Reels Lawyer Vin on TikTok and Instagram.
Great.
Not law stuff, mostly pizza reviews right now.
Well, you got to start somewhere. Everything's content these days. Am I right?
Yeah, and I really feel like if this case goes well, or let's be honest, if really horrible, I still think I'm gonna get a big bump in followers from it. So
sure,
we're looking forward to that.
Yeah.
I got to talk to Mr. Diddy. What's his real name?
Sean Combs.
Sean Combs.
That's weird.
Yeah.
So it's probably Mr. Combs. It's probably what he goes by.
Yeah.
Mr. Diddy.
Yeah.
Well, we appreciate
we
appreciate you calling in for sure.
Yeah. This has been very eye opening. Fuck.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, good luck.
Thanks.
All right. Well, that was strange.
I feel like you were really hard on me about Hitler.
I was hard on you about Hitler.
And now you have Diddy's lawyer on and you're like telling me to be nice to him.
I know. I got a little nervous. I get nervous when I guess I still get nervous around celebrities.
I don't think he's a celebrity.
Yeah, but when people are like close to celebrities, I kind of like grew up with that music,
It's like if you have a good relationship, we could maybe get him on the show someday.
So like
that's the thing. I want to maybe have him on the show someday. I'm sorry. I did throw you under the bus a little bit.
I feel like
and I'm really sorry that I disrespected
yeah, you were super nice to me to him. Also, like I feel like I'm not the best person to talk to like the lawyer of someone who's like been abusing women.
Yeah.
I'm not like on his side. You know what I mean?
Right.
I feel like you could have like a guy in here.
So you're not for due process? So you love Trump?
No. Get him off the mic.
All right. So listen. So now we're even. So you defended old Hitler.
I defended an old man who can't eat his soup.
Right.
Let's get that right.
Right. No, but you defended old Hitler.
And you defended Mr. Diddy.
Yeah. I guess I don't want people being like rude to the guests, but I also should not. Should not come at the expense of my relationship with you, which is the most important thing in the world to me.
Okay. If we had Hitler here, would you be rude to him?
I think I would.
Okay. But if I was rude to Hitler, would I be in trouble?
I know. It was all. I didn't realize I didn't realize it was all a bunch of stuff kind of coming at me at once.
It was one call.
Yeah, but I get, like I said, I get flustered.
Yeah, of course. For sure.
You ever hear that song? Can you play that song? It's all about the Benjamins, baby.
Not on the free episode.
Not on the free episode. Okay. Well, patreon.com/Recine time to get
see Mike listen to a song.
Actually, that could be fun for the live stream. We could do like problematic music.
Love that.
We should listen to problematic music. Yeah, R. Kelly.
If you subscribe to the Patreon, you can come into the studio and you can do.
Is Michael Jackson problematic music?
You can do karaoke, but we have to choose the song.
I mean, he did allegedly grape 2 boys.
Of course. But I'm saying like, I don't think people won't listen to R. Kelly. People are done listening to Diddy.
Right.
People are still listening to Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think
because they're like, oh, he just graped boys. Ha ha.
No, that's not what they're saying.
Well, then why do they listen to Michael Jackson?
I was in a workout class the other day and they were playing Beat It.
Why do they listen to Michael Jackson but not R. Kelly? That doesn't make any sense.
Why? Because R. Kelly, it's like, we know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think people still really like Michael Jackson. Mm-hmm. He's like one of the top 10 fears people have. Did you know that?
Fears?
Yeah, like when he was alive, people were.
Yeah, actually,
Do you know what I'm talking about?
The first time I became aware of who he was, I saw a picture of him in court when the day his nose, like the tip of his nose fell off in Time magazine. And I was like, what is that?
Yeah, it was like, there was like a thing.
And like my family had to give me like
Sure.
this is a famous musician. Like they had to give me the Michael
But
Jackson.
people were like afraid of him.
Why did he do that? Why was he doing whiteface?
Because he had
a skin condition.
He had that black and white cookie disease.
Did he really?
And-
Yeah, so I think he got something
Yeah, so
done.
So he just bleached it all.
I think he started off by coloring in the white spots black, and then I think he bleached the black
Went the
spots
other way.
white.
Remember when he held his baby off, though?
That was awesome.
You should do that with your kid.
That was
kinda cool.
my
You should
favorite.
do that with your
That's
kid.
like the best
And
pop
you know
culture
what?
moment. Pop
And you know
culture's so
what?
lame now.
That's
so
like
lame
also
now,
like
yeah.
the most dad thing ever.
No, and you know what? Like, who gives a shit? He wasn't going to drop the baby.
Yeah.
Who fucking
But
gives
that's
a fuck?
such a dad thing. Like,
What? To
like
jangle
to
the
be
baby?
like to like just hold a baby off like the edge of a balcony without thinking.
Yeah.
Like a mother
Yeah,
would never
yeah.
do that.
I
but a
will
dad
admit,
would.
I will admit that I do put my kid in some risky situations
That
sometimes.
your wife would never.
I just feel like I want to see if he survives. You know,
Like what? Like what?
like if he's on his scooter, I let him ride ahead of me a little bit, and I know because he knows he's not supposed to go in the street.
right. So
So
you have to
I just want
trust
to be
him.
like, yeah,
Because I feel like if you're always up his ass, telling him to stop, and yelling at him,
Yeah.
he's just gonna be like, "Fuck, dad, I want to do whatever I want."
exactly,
But now he knows that you trust him,
Right.
and that you trust that he knows the boundaries.
right,
So I feel like that's good.
yeah.
He's also not going to grow up to be a pussy because he grew up like dangling off the edge of a balcony. It's
Right.
like giving a toddler like peanut butter so that they don't get a peanut allergy.
Yeah,
It's like
just
now he's going to
that.
go bungee jumping, skydiving.
They can do it
He's gonna
all.
do cool shit.
And my kid's not going to grow up to be a pussy because he's my son. He's going to rebel against me.
No,
He's going to be like, my dad is such a pussy.
what?
I'm going to be not a pussy. He's
All
going to
right.
rebel again because the joke is that
He's definitely not going to be a podcaster.
he might be.
No, if he's rebelling against you, he's going to become like something physical.
Yeah.
He's going to be like he's going to build houses or pour cement.
I know that you don't. You kind of look down on podcasting, and I understand that. I completely understand that.
Okay.
It's totally normal. But it is kind of like one of the only in America. It's kind of one of the only respectable jobs that a millennial male can have. It's
You-
kind of
you
the
think?
most.
Oh, I don't agree with that.
What's another respectable job?
Firefighter?
Yes, sure.
Yeah, but they're all racist.
They're all racist and they cheat.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
Stop! Don't tell me that.
I just saw. Can you pull that up? I just saw a
Pull what
New York Post article recently. A girl said,
Firefighters?
She said, "Don't date firefighters because they're bad boyfriends and they all cheat."
Well, they're
Which that
really,
makes sense. They're like
I
they're
live
like
near
mini
a firehouse,
celebrities.
and they're all really
New York Post,
attractive,
you
and
said?
they love my dog.
Okay. Well, I'm telling Steven.
He knows.
I'm telling Steven that
He
you're
knows.
flirting.
I'm not flirting. I'm
the
talking to my
firefighters.
community.
No, I just think that like when you become you shouldn't when you become like a mini celebrity.
Okay, well-
see, firefighters are
Are
like
those the guys that cheated?
and that's Charles.
If
Barkley.
if you look like that and you can get more than one woman, that's fine. Good for you. What does that mean? What does that mean?
That's Charles Barkley. He's like an NBA. He's a former
Wait.
NBA player,
Now I do feel really bad.
and you just called him ugly. And then we want to have him on the show.
Well, there's no way.
We should
he's-
get Charles Barkley on the
There's
show.
no way he's gonna watch this.
We should get Charles Barkley on the show.
Oh, I feel really bad.
What?
I feel bad. I said that if you look like Charles I know who Charles Barkley is. That photo that doesn't represent him well.
Where's the?
It's like, what are we looking at?
Birthday. Get her a little something, right? Well, happy life bullshit.
What is this?
This is the clip.
Of what?
It's funny, last time I did this, I was wearing this same shirt and my Uncle Sonny's cufflinks. Pretty ironic.
What is happening here?
He's going to call her out for cheating.
He's gonna call her out?
No, but firefighters cheat.
Yeah.
What is this clip?
I don't know. I typed in firefighter cheating and this came up. It's from a
Oh,
day
all
ago.
right. Oh no, it's from a day ago.
Yeah.
She's hot.
Yeah.
Well, it's beautiful.
Sorry.
Good for a fire, right? At that time, but yeah.
He's a firefighter.
Yeah, I fucking know everything. That's right, bitch. I know everything.
This is terrible.
I see his skinny little pill thing. I wasn't in. What? I know about all the Plan B pills you had to take. You filthy fucking cunt. Fuck you. I fucking know, bitch.
What?
That's right. I fucking know everything. Don't act like you don't fucking know.
This is not the article I asked you to pull up, by the way.
I actually could pull up the article you want. I actually know what we're talking about.
The betrayal. I hate what you do my children. You know exactly who it is. You know exactly who it was.
Well, maybe this is why she cheated, because you're. This is not how you.
I know everything.
I don't know.
Everything.
Uncle Benny.
I hate what you did to my
Listen.
children. The life you fucking stole from them. You want me to show them? I'll show them
Right.
everything. You sure you want that?
This is what I wanted, and what. That's not how you do that.
That was really crazy.
Because when these two wops end up back together in 2 weeks, then it's going to be weird with the family.
That was firefighter turns his birthday party into a divorce party after calling his wife out for cheating.
That's an insanely long headline.
This is
We're not even trying.
But then when you do firefighter cheating NY post, nothing comes up.
Dude, it's because it's from the New Yorkers.
Oh,
page.
divorce lawyer.
Oh, New Yorkers
reveals
Yeah.
which professions are most likely to cheat on their spouse. There we go.
See, the problem with firefighters, though, and I am a little bit anti-firefighter. I have to say, I'm a little
pro.
bit. Sure, we know. I'm a little bit against the fire department because they are too much like mini celebrities.
Yeah.
You know, because everybody especially people our age, everybody who lived through 9/11. Yeah, our age.
Not our age.
Yeah, like me and Johnny.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Johnny's the same age as you?
He's like 3 years younger than me.
Oh, okay.
So
your
everybody,
age.
Yeah. So everybody well, you remember 9/11.
No, I don't.
You don't?
I was 2.
Really? That's crazy. Anyway, so I guess, okay, fine. Everybody.
I remember though Hillary
My
Clinton's
age.
quote when she was there.
Everybody my age is like, oh, 9/11, oh, firefighters, blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm.
So they kind of.
So you're jealous.
No, I'm not jealous. I'm just saying they're like mini celebrities. I'm just the point. See, sometimes I try to make a point.
Okay,
This
I'm
is why
sorry.
we need. This is why
I feel bad that time. I feel bad that time.
This
Sorry,
is
go
why
ahead.
we need a pimp. Like
No,
I
that
said,
would
like
be
I'm
so
saying,
insane.
a pimp figure, not a pimp, but
a
a pimp,
human shock collar. That'd be crazy.
A pimp figure to kind of come in here and but
Finish your sentence about 9/11.
everybody, yeah, they're like everybody remembers 9/11. So firefighters like mini celebrities. So it's like, yeah, they're probably going to cheat on you. Whereas podcasters, it's like we know that what we're doing is silly and undignified. And it's like if you're a podcaster, a firefighter cheating on his wife, you go, oh man, that's a shame. But I guess he's got but a podcaster cheating on his wife, people will be very upset. They'll crucify you. They'll crucify you because it's such an undignified job. Go ahead.
Don't a lot of comedians, podcasters cheat on their wives?
I don't know anything about that.
Okay, well, I think there's a lot of famous comedians.
might
Yeah,
be.
like who?
Who
There might
do
be,
the
yeah,
road
like who?
and cheat on their wives.
Such as?
Someone told me that guy, Mike, not you. What's his last name? It sounds like Normal.
Mike Normal.
Mike Normal.
I think Mike Normal does cheat on his wife. I have heard that.
Do you guys know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about?
Mike Normal. That's his name.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Mike Normal?
That's got to become a character on the show.
That's not. You guys never help me out.
Actually, that could be funny. We could do a split screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'll be Mike Normal.
The cheating comedian.
Mike Normal, the cheating comedian.
That famous comedian whose last name starts with an N.
Whoa.
Okay. All right. Let's chill a little bit.
right.
Hey,
Well, I feel like-
relax.
I feel
Let's
like
relax.
there are comedians and podcasters who cheat on their wives, and it's really embarrassing.
It's It's very embarrassing.
Because it's like because a guy who's doing stand up who's not famous is so lucky to even have one person interested in him, supporting him while he's trying to make his little dream come true.
Of course.
And then he gets somewhat famous and cheats.
It's pathetic.
It's so embarrassing.
But the thing
if
is,
a woman is willing to be with you while you're going to your open mics,
Mm-hmm.
you should be so lucky and you should stay with her forever.
Of course. And if you're cheating on the road, it's it's a huge breach of trust.
Yeah.
But it does make the road a little less fun.
What?
To have to go back to your hotel room at 10:30 p.m. and make a front-facing video where you go, "Hey, I'm just back in my room. I miss you guys."
You saying it'd be more fun to cheat?
No, I'm just saying it'd be more
Don't you
fun to
think the
do it. It'd
guilt
be more
would
fun.
kill you?
Of course. But it would be more fun to do it as like a single man.
Maybe.
It'd be more fun to do the road as a single man.
It'd be fun to tweet out, "Hey, I'm in Minneapolis. Who wants to come suck my dick?"
Johnny, how is that fun? No, what are you talking about?
That's like so
I'm talking
embarrassing.
about another comedian.
Did somebody do that? Ralphie May?
Who's
John Panette? Oh, did he tweet that?
He used to constantly tweet that.
Get out of here. That's too much.
He would
That's
tweet,
kinda
"Hey,
funny.
this is the city I'm in. Who wants to come suck my dick?"
And people
Oh my
would go
God.
and do it?
He should
I wouldn't respond
he
to
should be
that.
jailed. He should be jailed for that. I have a lot.
Well,
He
you
was
know about my
single.
new policy.
He should be jailed for that.
Yeah,
That's too much.
it is. Yeah.
You don't need to do that. Just check your fucking DMs, pal. Just check your DM requests.
I feel like people like that-
See, women are disgusting because it's like everybody goes,
my
"Oh,
God.
guys." Here's the thing. Everybody goes, "Oh." It's like, why are you sucking off the most overweight? Why are you sucking off people who are overweight because they tweeted, "Hey, I'm in Minneapolis. Who wants to suck me off?" Why are you fucking Alec Baldwin? I mean, it's like we're not the disgusting ones.
Some of you are.
I mean,
You
if you're
guys are doing it. You
if
guys
you're
are
a woman-
enabling it.
If you're a woman who listens to that podcast,
What
it's-
podcast? You can't say?
Nah, because he's
Would I
like,
even know it?
Yeah, he's like a friend of mine.
Oh my God. This is you talking about a friend of yours?
Well, I just think that's odd behavior.
That is
no,
odd
it's not.
behavior.
It's
You
not
know how
odd
I feel
behavior. I mean,
about-
it's like
Shoot him out back.
who?
I just think when my new theory is I feel like we give everybody all these chances. I kind of feel like I'm on like eye for an eye, one strike, you're out.
China.
Like seriously,
For sure.
if you're gross, you're not fitting in, shoot you out back.
Yeah,
I was telling that to Steven the other night.
yeah. And how's that going?
He agrees with me. He thinks I should have a gun.
Okay. You mentioned before the show you guys are going to couples counseling.
Mm-hmm.
What's that like?
It's perfect. Why?
Awesome.
Why do you-
I love
why do
talk
you-
radio.
Why do you need couples counseling?
We don't need it, but it's like we've been in a really good place, but like we kind of have like the same fight over and over again. So we're going to couples counseling so we can kind of like work through that same.
Based off the little I know of him, I'm guessing it was his idea.
It was his idea because he thinks
Does he have a problem that
thinks
you hang out
hold
with
on.
people who are
No,
famous?
he thinks I get a little heated, a little quick, and then we can't have a conversation. I don't see it.
But that's fun. You're like a white Latina.
Thank you. That's what someone said to me about having my pit bull.
Yeah, you're a little bit of like you're a little Latina coded.
I
What
feel
does
Latina.
what does the therapist think about your profession and how that plays into the relationship dynamic?
She's fine with it. She gets paid because of it.
Right.
She
Do
kind
you
of does
pay
the
for
same
the whole-
thing.
Yeah.
Does he chip in for the sessions or is it just your check?
No, I wouldn't want him to
Okay.
because I guess we're there because of me.
This guy's got it made. So it was his idea to go to couples counseling. But then,
Well, but it's
You-
because of my behavior. Because I get angry.
so he said,
I don't
wanna
get
go.
angry.
So he said,
I cool down.
it's almost like Steven is your pimp figure.
You think?
Yeah.
Do you think that he was helping when he was here on the show?
I liked him. Yeah, we got along. I didn't like him at first because I just want to make sure that he's right for you.
You had known me at that point. You'd met me once.
I know, but I feel
before,
like I
twice.
do feel like I have kind of a responsibility as someone who
Someone who what?
as
Has
someone
me
who
on your
works with you.
podcast?
Yeah, as someone who works with you. I feel like I'm a bit of like a not a father figure, but I don't know, maybe like I could be a father figure. Your father's a scumbag,
Okay, but I'm not looking
know?
for a new one.
but you should have one.
Why?
I don't know. I just care about you. I don't want you being like,
always
abused
so
or
dramatic.
taken advantage of.
Okay, well I'm not. Also, you're the one who said there should be like some man in Harlem in here like hitting me,
Did I say hitting her?
I
Run
said-
that
I
back,
said
Johnny.
hitting
You
her.
said that,
and then
yeah.
you laughed at it for a minute. That wasn't
Because
ideal.
it was so over the top. Because Johnny takes ideas kind of to the extreme. Anyway, what else? We got to wrap up in a little bit, but the baby still good.
I think so.
God damn it!
I thought you guys were gonna throw me like a shower or something.
We will.
I guess there's
We
still
will.
time.
We will. I'm throwing. My wife is having one.
A baby or a shower?
A shower. That I have.
Isn't
to
it a
go,
little
that
late?
I have to go to. No.
Aren't you not supposed to be at the shower?
Are you not supposed to be? That's what I said.
Yeah.
Are you not supposed to be at the shower?
That doesn't happen anymore.
But I guess I am, and I guess there's another like husband coming.
Oh, that'll be great.
Yeah. All right, before we go, I got some new stand-up bits that I'm working on. Is there anything funny about this? I feel like people are dying. A lot of people die nowadays because but I feel like I want to. No, here's how I should start this bit. I've never been like a drugs guy, but I kind of feel like I would like to smoke crack at one point in my life because nobody's ever like overdosing on crack.
Wait, that's
Like-
literally not true.
Miss Pat has a bit about that.
Oh, really?
Unfortunately, yeah, she
does.
beat you to it.
Okay.
It's about no one ever dies of crack, but all you white people dying over your fentanyl.
Right.
They say crack kills. No, it don't.
No, it don't. Yeah, right. No, it don't. Right. No, it just seems like crackheads like know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Their whole life is like based around crack, smoking crack.
That's who we should bring in is Miss Pat.
Yeah.
She'd keep everybody in line. You, me.
To be my
Hannah.
pimp.
To be your pimp.
She'd
Yeah.
keep all of us.
Actually, let us know. Shoot us an email.
I just got goosebumps.
Let us know. Let us know in the comments who should Hooker's pimp figure, not pimp, but pimp figure. Who should Hooker's pimp figure be? Let us know in
And
the
do you
comments.
still think she
right
should
now.
keep the baby?
And do you think she should keep the baby?
These are insane pills.
Johnny, that's not a nice thing to say, actually. You
Neither
can't-
is yours. Neither of you are thinking of nice
Johnny,
things
you
for
can't.
me.
Johnny, you can't tell people
Who
what to.
should she keep her baby, and
All right.
who should come and yell at?
Be quiet for 1 second. I'm going to yell at Johnny. Johnny, you can't you can't encourage a woman to get an abortion.
Yes,
Please
you
don't do
can.
that again, or we're going to have a lawsuit.
I'm driving audience engagement.
Johnny,
something
please-
we need to be focused on.
I actually feel like it's kind of good because so many people are like, you better keep the baby. It's nice to have like the other side of like trash it. It's kind of nice to get a little 50-50.
Well, I don't like him telling you that you should get an abortion.
I don't like you
That's
telling me
bad.
someone should come here and hit me.
And once again, I didn't say hit you. I said a pimp figure.
I know.
I said she needs a pimp figure.
Sometimes I kind of run with it.
Anyway, that's the show, everybody. Hey, I also want to plug real quick. Friend of the show, Anthony Zenhauser, has a new special out right now on YouTube called Letitia. So go ahead and please check that out. He's helped out with the show a little bit. And support us over on Patreon, patreon.com/RacineTime. $5 a month gets you every Sunday night. We do it like a 2-hour live stream, me and Johnny. And so it gets you access to that, and it gets you the episode. And you can come in, you can hang out, and you get full access to.
You can chat. You can
Mike
send links
Racine.
to the
You
chat.
can chat,
We'll
you can
watch
send
whatever you
links to
send
chat.
us.
We'll
And I
watch
can
them.
email you,
YouTube
right?
And they
videos.
can email me.
Hardcore pornography.
They can email me.
For a shirt.
Oh yeah, we're gonna listen to problematic music. We're gonna do some hardcore pornography,
Karaoke.
We'll see you on Patreon on Sunday night, or we'll see you next week. Bye bye.
Can we?
These are bad.